Hey everybody, welcome to my shopping list video. This is a weekly series where I look at the books I'm picking up for the upcoming new comic book day with a budget of about $35 in mind. I was doing these videos back in the day and did my last one a little over 2 years ago, right when the COVID lockdowns began. I'm bringing this series back because if you see my Instagram posts or YouTube videos of my new comic book day pickups, I've been going a little overboard. A list helps me constrain my spending on new books so I have the money to go towards back issues I've always wanted or my 2022 collecting goals. As I show the books, I'll explain the reasons behind why I'm picking them up. So without further ado, let's get into this. So first book I'm looking at picking up is going to be the Hulk #6. This is a story by Donny Cates. It's got art by Ryan Ottley. At least one of the covers is by Ryan Ottley also. So the synopsis behind this is the first arc of Donny Cates and Ryan Ottley's mind-blowing Hulk saga reaches its epic climax as Bruce Banner's control over Starship Hulk slips and something much worse takes the wheel. So if you guys know anything about this book that's coming out, it's going to be like the first full appearance of the Titan Hulk. So the reason why I picked this book up is because I do enjoy Donny Cates as a writer. I enjoy his stories, and it's probably going to be a key book here. It's going to be a first full appearance, I believe, of this Titan Hulk, which if some of these covers show, looks pretty cool. And I'll show you the covers right now. So we got the regular cover. We got the 200 copy Maleev cover. Got the 500 copy Stegman cover. Got the Garner Spider-Man cover. Got the Mastrazo cover. You got an Ottley cover. And then also you got a Shaw spoiler cover, which I'm not sure what this cover looks like, but I tried to research it, and it might be this one. So yeah, this is a $3.99 book, $4 book. I usually pick up A covers because I enjoy the A covers. But if there's a variant cover I do like, I will pick that up in addition to the A cover. So, I mean, it kind of works away from my budget. But this list that I have this week, I'm below budget. So I'm able to pick up an extra cover if I want. All right. The next book we're looking at is going to be a DC book. And this is going to be Flashpoint Beyond #1. Flashpoint Beyond 0 just came out last week, so I guess it's going to be a weekly series. We'll see. But the synopsis behind this one is Batman's hunt for the Clockwork Killer brings him to Europe and face-to-face with the Mad King Aquaman. On the eve of Aquaman's sinking of London, Batman infiltrates his stronghold and goes on a warpath for answers. Nothing matters to Batman, whose world is already dead, but if he can track down the Clockwork Killer, Thomas can save his son's world and put everything back together again. This one's written by Jeff Johns, Tim Sheridan, and Jeremy Adams, and it has art by Zermanico. And the cover illustrator is Mitch Gerads. And I'll show you the cover there. And this is a $5 book. All right, next book, and sticking with DC, we got Justice League #75. It's got several covers on this. And this is an oversized special issue. This is the final issue, and synopsis is superstar writer Joshua Williams pens the beginning of the next big DCU event. It all starts here. A new dark army made up of the DCU's greatest villains has formed on the edges of the multiverse. The DCU's best and most powerful heroes are pulled together in an epic war to push the darkness back, but in the end there are no match for it. That's right, you heard it here first. The Justice League are killed by the Dark Army with only one survivor to warn the remaining heroes of Earth about what is coming for them. So like I said, this is written by Joshua Williams. It's illustrated by Rafael Sandoval, and it's got cover illustrations. Well, the A cover I think is by Dan Jurgens and Norman Rapman. Picking this one up because Justice League is supposed to die, so I want to see what happens with this and where it's going to go from there. And like I said, there are a lot of covers for this. So I'll show you them right now. I got the Daniel Sampier and Alejandro Sanchez acetate cover. Got the Alex Maleev cardstock cover. Got the Dan Jurgens and Norm Rapman cardstock cover. I believe that's the A cover. Got the Mikhail Janin cardstock cover. And you got the Team Todd Knock cardstock cover. All right, next book, and still sticking with DC, which is kind of amazing for me because I usually don't pick up a lot of DC. But we got Flash number 781. And this is a $4 book, $3.99. Synopsis says, the Eclipse of War left Wally West stopped dead in his tracks, but a brand new villain has emerged to wreak havoc on the Scarlet Speedster. An exciting new story arc begins here. So this is written by Jeremy Adams, got art by Matthew Ryan, Fernando Passerian, and it's got cover art by Brandon Peterson and Michael Attia. Reason why I'm picking up this book, because it says there's a brand new villain. So first appearances I tend to like to pick up. But looking at the covers, I don't know which cover to get because I really don't like either of them. Like the A cover is this one, this Brandon Peterson and Michael Attia cover. And then we got the Nicola Sismesija cardstock cover. I don't know if I said that right. I probably didn't. I probably messed that name all up. But anyways, yeah. So it's a first appearance book. I'll check it out. Now, there's a good chance I might not get this book. I'll flip through it when I get to the store. But yeah. All right. Going away from DC, we're going to Dark Horse Comics. Going to some indies. And the book I'm looking at picking up is this, The Collector, Unit 731. Synopsis behind this book is a man can go by many names, and when someone has been around as long as Michael, he can gain more than just a few aliases. Now he's Michael Smith, but back in the 1940s he went by James, which obituary for John, whom Michael met during World War II, comes up in the paper. Michael finds himself reflecting on a lifetime he left behind and the horrors and experimentation he, John, and others endured at the infamous Manchuria-based Japanese facility known as Unit 731. It's written by Will Conrad, and it's got cover illustration also by Will Conrad. This is a $4 book. I tend to check out number ones, especially on the indies, because, you know, sometimes there's a good story. So I'll flip through this one, check it out, and I might pick it up. We'll see. All right. And now the final book I'm looking at is also another indie. And this is going to be from, I believe, Image. Yes, Image Comic Books. It's The Secret History of the War on Weed. Now, this book was brought to my attention by TM Nerdy, who had a top 5 indie books to pick up this week. Anytime I mention another YouTuber's name in a video, look into the description below to see a link to their channel. I always like to give credit where credit's due, and he alerted me on this book, so I'm going to check it out. And the synopsis on this is Brian Posehn, Jerry Duggan, and Scott Koblish reform Voltron, metaphorically only, from their days on Deadpool, also not appearing, to tell a story and lost chapter from our nation's sad and failed war on drugs. The year is 1985. The First Lady decides to crush Northern California cannabis farmers and deploys the biggest tool in the armed forces, Scotch McTiernan, collectible first of many hilarious appearances. If it weeds, we can kill it. Scotch puts his boots on the ground in Humboldt and does what he does best, but what happens when he gets high for the first time? This one shot has it all. Laughs, tears, heart, action plus, an activity page. A portion of the proceeds go from this comic will be donated to organizations dedicated to helping casualties of America's immoral drug war. So it's written by Jerry Duggan and Brian Posehn, and it's got cover art by Scott Koblish, and this is a $5 book. So it's another book that I just want to check out, flip through it, see if it's good. If it looks pretty good, I'll pick it up. It is a one-shot, so it doesn't hurt to pick up a one-shot. You know, I'm not going to be dedicated to a series if I just pick this one up. So, yep. So those are the books I'm looking at picking up this week. And it's, I'll show you what it adds up to right here. But I am under my $35 budget as far as the books that I'm looking at. So I do have a little wiggle room if I want to pick up a variant cover or a different book. It shouldn't be a problem with my budget. So that's it. So what do you guys think of the list? Is there any book that you think I should be picking up that you guys are looking at? Just let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of my list. And as always, hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you want to, hit the bell for notifications if you do subscribe. And like I said, leave comments below, and I'll talk to you again later. All right? Bye.